going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. Salute, salute, salute to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. If you can hear me clearly, please drop y'all ones in the chat. Drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay. Okay, shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. We back. Glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. Of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Let's see who's in the building. I'm gonna shout you guys out. But make sure y'all do what's free, y'all. Make sure y'all do what's free. Like we say over here, do what's free. Hit the like button, the share button, share today's show, share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere that you share content, share today's show. Share today's show. We are going to get into it today. We are going to get into it today. Let's get to it. Let's see who's in the building. We're going to get into it. So let's see who's in the building. Hey, Rainin' Woman. Shout out to Miss Rainin' Woman in the building. Great to see you, Rainin' Woman. I appreciate you always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Yes, it is Friday. Shout out to you, Rainin' Woman. Shout out to you, Miss Angie. Hey, Miss Angie B. Shout out to you. Always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Shout out to you. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Shout out to you in the building. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Glad you are here. Let's see who else is in the building. Hey, Miss Classy Creole, House of Love. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole. Salute to you. I appreciate your support as always. Glad you're in the building. Glad you're in the building. Somebody line. What up, somebody line? What's going on with you? Free my grandma in the building. What's good? Free my grandma. Salute my brother. He said, what's up, God's chosen people? Salute my brother. Salute. Glad you're in the building. Polo in the building. What's good? What's good? Salute. Shout out to my man Splash. What up, Splash? Salute. Shout out to my man Astral. What up, Astral? How you doing, my brother? Salute. Shout out to my man Ruben. What up, Ruben? How you doing, bro? Hey, L'Oreal. How you doing? Shout out to Miss L'Oreal. What up, Akuma? Peace, fam. It's been a minute, man. How you? Shout out to my man Seven Holiday. What up, Seven Holiday? Salute. We're gonna get into it today, man. We got to talk about this. Hey, Cece. How you doing? Shout out to Cece Trucker. How you doing, Cece? Say I had to do some research on what the Delilah spirit was. Hey, ES, how you doing? Shout out to ES. Said driving in a rainstorm. Be safe out there, Cece. Shout out to Brother Love in the building. Salute, my brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate your support, man. Hey, Tizu, how you doing? Shout out to Tizu Tay in the building. Salute to you. I appreciate your support. Appreciate you pulling up. See who else in the building. Shout out to my brother, the underrated darkness in the building. Salute, salute, my brother. Salute. What's up, Lynn D? Shout out to Lynn. What's up, Lynn? He said, wild stories, but definitely the year I escaped my cocoon, more blessings that I'm ready for. Salute, my brother. That's what I like to hear, my brother. Salute to you. Blessings, family. Man, shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's coming through. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share today's show. Do what's free. Y'all know how we do over here. Y'all do what's free first. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Y'all see today's show. Oh, yeah, we have to talk about this. We have to talk about this. Because, you know, it's a popular thing online where, and y'all even heard me speak on the Jezebel spirit in women. Y'all have heard me, be one of the brothers that constantly warn brothers about these types of spirits that could be on women, especially being in relationships, because I've been in relationships with women with these spirits, right? In particular, the Jezebel spirits, the Liliths, the two main ones that we always talk about online that's popular is the Jezebel spirit and Lilith. These Lilith women, the Jezebel spirit, you know, uh the succubi, the succubus women, you know, we've heard those. We've heard those a lot. Hey Scorpio, what's up with you? Shout out to Scorpio. Right? We've heard those things. We've heard about those a lot. A lot. But we've never heard men talk about that Delilah spirit. See, we've never heard brothers get up here and speak about being around these types of women. The women that are possessed with this type of spirit. And I'm here to tell y'all nowadays, fellas, because y'all know me, I always warn the bros. Always. Triple A Job, salute. He said, no, Delilah is the most dangerous female spirit. We're going to get into it today, bro. Salute. Right? the Jezebels, that Jezebel spirit, that we should be used to that by now. Let's just be honest. We should be used to the loudmouth, ratchet, twerk in the middle of the street. Who gonna check me? We should be used to that by now. We should know when we see that spirit, we should be very familiar with. Very familiar. Shout out to my man Corey Love in the building. Salute, bro. Appreciate your support, man. Right? We should understand this. The Sukianas, you know, talking about a butt crack, talking about that's Jezebel. That's Lilith. We should understand that. Why are we still talking about that? Every modern man should understand this part. We should understand these types. Man, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate that super chat, man. He said, cook, fam. Shout out to Corey Love in the House of Love. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute. We should understand how that looks, how that sounds, how that feels, and what those women have done to us. Because let's just be honest. A lot of the guys who get up here and talk about women and what they've done to them, what these women like, how these women behave, how these women think, you can all trace them back to the Jezebel spirit or Lilith. You can all trace it back there. But how many of us are familiar with that Delilah spirit? This is what we got to pay attention to today. As men, especially men who are in leadership position. I'm not just talking about the leadership in your home, the leadership in your relationship, but the leadership outside of your home. Let me explain something to you, fellas. Whether you think you're a leader or not, because a lot of guys don't know that they leaders. A woman knows if you're a leader or not. She knows. She knows how effective you can be too. She knows what type of leader you are. This is why you have to be careful the type of woman you lay down with, fellas. This is why you have to be careful the type of woman you lay down with. And before you do that, you have to know yourself. You have to know who you are and stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Because I'm being honest with you guys, because I'm speaking from experience. See, when you lie to yourself, them spirits, they know. And they know just how to attach themselves to you. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me, fellas. This is for real. This is not hocus pocus. This is for real. This is for real. Stop lying to yourself. Listen, We're in a time now, fellas. I'm gonna just be real. You gotta think past your dick. We're in a time today where you have to turn more coochie down than accept. And I'm talking about even if you're single. When I was single, because I'm not single anymore. When I was single, I turned down some women. I've had to. I've had encounters with certain women and then couldn't deal with them no more after. And I had to purposely do this, not because I thought I was all of that and I ghosted her. No, no. It is because that Delilah spirit. Listen to me, fellas. This spirit is Suki Hana, Sexy Red, all that shit. I told y'all a long time ago. That Jezebel spirit is nothing but uh a lot of times those are a bunch of crazy little girls who didn't have attention, who was sexually assaulted and abused, and they just want protection. This is why they act so crazy around dudes to see how much you could protect them. That we already know that. This Delilah spirit is totally different. These are them women. And I don't take no offense, ladies, because I know there's a lot of ladies in the building. Don't take no offense. You know, shout out to my man Corey. This is not the house of love. Y'all know I don't be nice like that. My bro, he know how to, he got that finesse game on lock. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that. Right? But these are the women in today's time, fellas. Hey Leslie, how you doing? She said, preach. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat. This is those women that come to you with the Horieko, Horieko, Eko, Horieko, Eko. You. Just listen to the sound. Just listen to your heartbeat. Yo. And you hear the little shingles. Listen, y'all. I'm serious. Y'all laughing. Follow me, y'all. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, y'all. Why y'all? I'm not joking. These are the ones. When you walk in, it's a bunch of frankincense and myrrh being burned. They burning a bunch of frankincense and myrrh. When you walk in, they offer you some alkaline water. They don't drink tap water. Listen, y'all. When I experienced this was crazy. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Why do y'all think, and don't laugh, but this is real. But why do y'all think Andre 3000 just did a whole album with instruments? What y'all think happened to Andre 3000? What do y'all think happened to Common? What do y'all think happened to all the conscious brothers? Where's Talib Kweli? Where's these guys? The revolution will not be televised. Remember Common? Remember Common was a revolutionary. GD, growth and development. Remember? I'm from the South Side. Resurrection. This nigga is in LA laying up with white women. Quiet. We ain't hear revolution come out his mouth in 25 years. See, y'all think this is a game. Y'all think this is a game. Y'all think this is a game. Y'all think this is a game, right? Where's Andre 3000? They said he liked to play outside in the middle of the street. He playing banjos. Y'all think that's normal? Do y'all think this is normal? Andre 3000 is somewhere in Asia playing music for people for free. Bow, meow, 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 bow, meow, bow, wow. Y'all think this is normal? We talking about Andre 3000, a black musical genius. Andre 3000's a genius. He's a genius. He's somewhere over in Asia playing. Yo, y'all laughing. I'm serious, bros. Visionaries, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I am serious. This is for real. This dude has literally lost it. Shout out to my brother, Mr. D. Salute. He said, salute DS1 here for the teaching. Shout out to my brother, Mr. D. Appreciate that, bro. Shout out to Bob. Appreciate the super sticker, my brother. See, y'all think Jezebel is bad. Right, Corey? Right, bro. J Electronica as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all think this is a game. Right. Things that make you go, See, these men were not destroyed by Jezebel. They're not Jezebels. These women that destroyed these men. Look at Jonathan Majors. Look at Jonathan Majors. That woman had him running from her. Y'all think that's Jezebel? Y'all think that girl, Grace Jabari? Y'all think that's Delilah spirit? Had that big grown ass muscle bound man running for his life. See, y'all think this stuff is a game, fellas. We gotta tighten up. She had this big muscle bound grown ass man running down the street for his life. Y'all didn't see that? She had this man running for his life. Look up, matter of fact, let me look it up for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all Grace Jabari. She had this man running for his life. This woman right here had this man running for his life. Look, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Y'all think this is a game. Y'all want to talk about, oh, Jezebel. Oh, she's a thought. Okay, keep talking about that. Keep thinking that's just what it's about. Look at this. Look at her. Look at her. She had this man running for his life. This little old woman right here had this man running for his life. You think that's Jezebel? You think that's Jezebel? No. No, Papa. No. Mm-mm. That's a spirit that destroys subtly. See, this is why you saw Jonathan Majors running. Because she was tormenting him. See, this is a different type of spirit, y'all. See, with Jezebel, you might get stabbed, you get cut, she want to fight, windmill you. Shut up, nigga. I'm tired of this. Delilah's not going to do that. Delilah's not going to flatten your tires. I'm going to bust the windows out your car. That's not Delilah. That's a whole. See, I'm talking about something different. I'm talking about something different. See, we talking about something different here, fellas. We not talking about who gonna tell me something, nigga. You better be paying to tell me what to do. We not talking about that basic bum chick attitude. That's Jezebel, the basic bum. That you gotta have something to talk to her. The basic bum chick. That's Jezebel. That's Jezebel. We talking about the next level. We talking about the apex. We talking about one of these spirits that'll kill you and you won't even know how you died. One day you might just drop dead. We talking about one of those. We talking about one of those. We not talking about I'ma show everybody your text messages. I'ma show everybody how you got a little penis. No. Mm-mm. Nope. No. Hey, Shonda. Shonda says Delilah's spirit and Jezebel's spirit are very similar, if not one and the same. These women who use sexual attraction, control, and manipulation to destroy them. Delilah was more calculating. Thank you. You get exactly my point, Shonda. This is a different level. See, Jezebel is going to be out of control. Delilah's not. Jezebel's going to scream for attention and come and get me, and you better do this, and you bet. That's not Delilah. That's not Delilah. Mm-mm. Just like you got different types of prostitutes or escorts, different spirit. Different spirit. She's definitely more calculating. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's that Delilah. There it is. There it is. How about she'll put poison in everything? Not just your food, Scorpio. How about everything? How about everything you use? She'll start poisoning you so eventually you'll get terminally ill. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or how about she just preys on your downfall? See, you got women like that. See, Jezebel's not like that. See, Delilah will sit around and she'll prey on you. Prey on you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. pray that negative things happen to you. Pray that negative things happen to your family. Sabotage certain things that you got going on. Always trying to keep you off track. Always trying to keep you sedated and up under her. You know those types. She want to keep you locked in with the coochie. You know those fellas? You know them types. You got this spend the night. You gone. You know those types. You know those types. She wanna keep them testicles drained. See that? You see that? See? But this how you know that none of this stuff is genuine. Because it doesn't feel like she's doing it for you. See, fellas, we have to stop ignoring our own intuition. Fellas, we have to stop ignoring our own intuition. We have to stop allowing coochie to override our decision making, because this is what we do. This is what we do. And see, Delilah, what Delilah is going to do is Delilah is going to make you feel like you're in control. You ever been with one of those fellas? She make you feel like you in control. You ever been with one of them? But you know, this is just role playing for her. See, this is how crazy it is. This is just role playing. It's just a role play. That's all it is. It's just a role play. Look at these so-called conscious women in the industry. Look at your Erica Badu's, Jill Scott. Look at these women. Look at Jaguar Wright. We watched what Jaguar Wright did to her husband right here on the internet. Jezebel spirit. Jezebel. See, Erica Badu is the Delilah spirit. She gonna call you a king and give you a nice meal, while she got a goddamn pentagram in the middle of her floor in the room. See, these the women that get you comfortable being around a witch and witchcraft. See, I've been around them women before. And let me tell you something. They are very sexual. Very sexual. Very sexual. Very sexual. Very. So they come off like they soft and they sweet, but they're, fellas, be honest, you're gonna have to pack a punch. When you play with these women, see, Jezebel spirit, she like that, you know, out of the blue, you know, We know about the Jezebel spirit sex. We know about that. That we're familiar with that. That Delilah spirit sex, totally different. Totally different. Like I said, you gonna have to pack a punch. Cause you gonna be surprised how much she could take. And I'm not trying to be graphic, but I'm speaking on the energy level. I'm not speaking about the body or, nobody's body parts or anything like that. I'm speaking about energy. I'm talking about energy. The true succubus is the Delilah spirit. You want to get your energy drained for real? And they do things, like I said, subtly, very subtle, but very calculating and very tactful. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. This is the spirit today that men are falling victim to a lot more. It's not what we used to. That's that old shit. Shout out to my man Bucket. What up, Bucket? Eric Deadman. What up, Eric Deadman? T Church in the building. What up, T Church? He says, I'm trying to tell dudes don't get whipped to stay in your ground. That Delilah spirit is totally different. Totally different. AKA the pastor. What up, Pastor? DS1 because your ego is too high. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to because we need confirmation. So let's go to the book. Let's go to the good book, right? And let's read the story. Because it ain't nothing new under the sun, right? So, fellas, let's go over the story and let's see if you ever dealt with a woman like this. Not to call nobody out, but this is for what? Information purposes only. This is for learning. Because the problem today is a lot of us brothers are not aware of what we need to be aware of. We fall victim to the things we need to be aware of. And we like to stay focused on things that really don't matter. They really don't matter. And then we want to come back and have conversations about things that matter when we should have had them already. This is the problem with a lot of men today. We too far behind because we not having the conversations. Y'all want to have 2017 conversations in 2024. Y'all want to have 2018, 19, 2020 conversations in 2024. It is because men were not focused on what we need to focus on. We're lost out here. And we think by having the popular conversation is the proof that we're getting somewhere. No, we're not. That is the proof that we're stagnant. Because the popular conversation is the conversation they want men to have, especially men. They want men to get all and have these big old panels and get the gossiping and talking about irrelevant stuff that pertains to men. This is what they want. So we can become powerless, useless. Instead of being useful, we become useless. We only become useful to the jail. We only become useful to the street. We only become useful to the devil. Jail, street, devil. Jail plus the street equals the devil. So this is what we became useful to. This is who we became useful to. This is why we still having these old conversations. That's why we still having them. Eric Deadman, salute. He says the Delilah spirit will have you looking for her in the daytime with a flashlight. And with your pistol out. Shout out to Eric Deadman. Salute, my brother. I appreciate that. So let me share my screen. Share my screen. This is Judges chapter 16. As y'all can see here. Yeah, we're going to read it all, Pastor. I see you put it in the chat. Salute. He said Judges 16 and 4. We're going to read the whole thing. So we can have full context. We're not cherry picking. We're not going to cherry pick, bro. This is the NIV. Samson and Delilah. Chapter 16, Judges 16. One day, Samson went to Gaza. It's interesting because the Rastafarians from Brooklyn call Brownsville to Gaza. Shout out to the Gaza. One day, Samson went to the Gaza where he saw a prostitute. What did he see? Okay. He went to spend the night with her. The people of Gaza were told, Samson is here. What do we call this today? The back door. That's what we call it today, right? Backdooring somebody. That was the line. That's what we call it in New York. You got lined up. So he went and laid with this prostitute and got lined up. Samson's here. How many of you lost homeboys like this? But we want to sit up here and talk about a gender war. Oh, these women are getting men killed. It's the spirit and us interacting with them. What did the first line say? Let's go back and read it. What did it say? One day, Samson went to the Gaza where he saw a prostitute and went to spend the night with her. You see that? So it ain't just these women are getting men killed. Look, read it. He went and spent the night with her. Oh, these women setting men up. How you get there, nigga? How did you get there? How did you get there? Huh? You teleported? She put you in the time machine? Oh, these women be setting men up. How you got there? How was you lured there? You know how Samson was lured there? Lust. Whoremongering destroys men. This is how you know the book is real. How many of us lost our homies from our homies getting backdoored by a woman? She lined them. He went to the projects. What are you doing? What are you doing in Red Hook projects? So you mean to tell me you couldn't tell her to come over here? You went to Red Hook. He saw a prostitute and spent the night with her. But we get on the internet and make it look like we ain't had nothing to do with us getting set up. Stop lying to yourself. This is how I said this earlier in the show. This how them spirits know how to attach themselves to you. You lying to yourself. You know you like that whore. See, this is why they tell you worship God in truth and honesty. You know you like that whore, but you won't admit it. Until you come walking down the block and that big booty whore standing at the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. What LL said? Why we like to lie to ourselves as men? This is what we like to do. We like to lie to ourselves because we think by being transparent, that's being emotional, and that's not what men do. Also, men lie and hide. And when you lie and hide, this is how you get kidnapped. Now let's get back to the let's get back to the scripture now. Let's get back to the scripture now. Since you want to agree with lying and hiding, watch what happened. Watch. One day, Samson went to Gaza where he saw a prostitute. He went in to spend the night with her. The people of Gaza were told, Samson is here. So they surrounded the place and lay in wait for him all night at the city gate. They made no move during the night, saying, at dawn, we'll kill him. Do y'all know? Have y'all ever heard of a rapper named Mo3? Put him one in the chat if you ever heard of a rapper named Mo3. We got a Mo3 sector here in Black YouTube. This is how big Mo3 was. He was from Dallas. Rest in peace to that brother. Do y'all know he was killed the same exact way they just described it in this book? See, y'all think it's a game, fellas. Y'all think this is a game. This, why you think they call it the great book? Because the Bible got everything that happens to us, that will happen, that have happened. This is how Mo3 was killed. He was set up the same way. Let's read it again. Anybody from the Mo3 sector that's listening, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Let's read it again. Let's read it again. This is exactly how a rapper by the name of Mo3 was killed. Same way. Let's read it again. One day, Samson went to the Gaza where he saw a prostitute. He went to spend the night with her. The people of Gaza were told, Samson is here. So they surrounded the place and lay in wait for him all night at the city gate. They made no move during the night, saying at dawn, we'll kill him. Do y'all know Mo3 went to a woman's house at night? The woman who was in the house with the girl he was with called the goons. Let the people of Gaza know Samson's here. Mo3's here. Text message. Mo3's here. He's here. They said, okay, keep him there. We gonna kill him when he come out in the morning. This is how they killed Mo3. Do you know he came out of that house the next morning? They chased him down in his car and killed him on the freeway. He made it to the freeway. They killed him in broad daylight on the freeway. They gunned him down. Broad daylight on the freeway. They was chasing him, shooting at him from the time he left that girl's house. See, y'all think Y'all think this stuff is, see, y'all, this stuff is real, man. This is the Delilah spirit. They didn't run in the house and gun him down. They said, we'll kill him in the morning. This is biblical prophecy. Another black man fulfilled biblical prophecy. Fellas, do y'all see how important black men are? Why we keep playing ourselves down? We're reliving the lives of these were black men in the Bible. These ain't no goddamn spooks. This ain't no magical fairy tale like them conscious community guys tell. This is real life. Those were black men in that book. Why you think we reliving it right now in today's time? We're falling victim the same way that the men of God fell victim. The same way. Lust, anger, 7 deadly sins, greed, envy, wrath, sloth. This ain't no goddamn, this is real. This man literally lived a biblical prophecy, Mo 3. But we walk around here and think we ain't shit as black men. We treat each other like garbage, all types of shit. We're literally God's men. We don't see that? Even the rappers, whether they want to believe it or not. If you go back and you listen to Mo 3 to me, he was the down south DMX. You want to know who the down south DMX was? That was Mo 3. All Mo 3 did was pray in his music. He sung as a prayer. He sounded like a gospel kid. Like he sounded like he was in the choir when he was a little boy. All he did was sing and pray. He would make his songs, he turned his prayers into songs. Praying to God he don't have to kill nobody else. Like DMX. He's the down south DMX. These men lived biblical prophecy. Do y'all know that? Do y'all pay attention? Oh, y'all don't think y'all that important because we just niggas. That's what you think. That's what you think. That ain't what this book tell us. That ain't what our lives tell us. That's not what our experiences tell us. Our experiences don't tell us we just regular niggas. Why we got a whole goddamn system against us? Just like the system was against those men in the Bible. Just like they use the same thing to distract those men, hoes, pornography, false idols, money, jobs and positions. Same thing they use to distract us and destroy us today. Same thing. Before Saul became Paul, what was he? He was running around persecuting Christians for what? For money. For money. For money. It's in the book. Y'all tell me if I'm lying, y'all. Tell me if I'm exaggerating. Paul used to persecute Christians before God changed his name to Paul. He was Saul, and he was persecuting Christians for money. For money. It's the same thing going on. This man, Mo 3, lived a biblical prophecy. They killed him in the morning. They literally laid on the girl's house until he came out in the morning and killed him. But we getting up here talking about what? Let's get back to it. Shout out to Big Dice in the building. Salute, Dice. Hey, Mahogany, how you doing? Bucket says the Bible is all facts, full of knowledge and wisdom. Absolutely. Hey, Mahogany, how you doing? Dallas's version of zero. You know about Zero Club Fortune? Salute, bro. Let's continue reading. But Samson lay there only until the middle of the night. Then he got up, took hold of the doors of the city gate together with the two posts and tore them loose, bar and all. He lifted them to his shoulders and carried them to the top of the hill that faces Hebron. Sometime later, he fell in love with a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. The rulers of the Philistines went to her and said, you know, like them niggas that went to homegirl and told her when Mo3 come here, you let us know. Let's follow. And pardon my language too. Sometime later, he fell in love with a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. The rulers of the Philistines went to her and said, see if you can lure him into showing you the secret of his great strength. Listen to this, brothers. Y'all think this is a joke. See if you can lure him into showing you the secret of his great strength and how we can overpower him so we may tie him up and subdue him. Each one of us will give you 1,100 shekels of silver. Nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. That's because everything is in the Bible. It's in there. It's in there. Shout out to my brother MR. Salute, my brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat. Salute. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Hit that like button and share the show. They say each one, and not the total of 1,100. Yeah, you caught that, right? If that doesn't sound like how some of our people talk about it, ES. But these people like to say, oh, the Bible's fake. Oh, the Bible's not real. Oh, they rewritten it 1,000,000 times. These the same niggas who ain't never opened it. Soon as you open it, you'll find your goddamn life. You'll find your homeboy's life. You'll find how your ex-girlfriend used to act. You'll find out why your mama think the way she do. Shut up, nigga. Oh, the Bible. Shut up. You ain't never read it. That's why you're saying that. Shut up. Want to hear that? So Delilah said to Samson, tell me the secret of your great strength and how you can be tied up and subdued. Samson answered her, if anyone ties me with 7 fresh bowstrings that have not been dried, I'll become as weak as any other man. Now, question, fellas. Question. Why do y'all think he told Delilah this? Why do y'all think he told Delilah his secret? You know why? I can tell you why. To put it in today's terms, she was fine as hell. She was fine as all outdoors. That's why. Because but I'm going to be transparent here. The weakness, the strongest men, some of the strongest men, their weakness is women and children. A man's children and a woman's beauty. A man's children and a woman's beauty. That is some of the strongest men. That is their weakness. An attractive woman. And I'm not even just talking about her looks. Not just talking about how she looks, because Jezebel looked good. Jezebel sexy as hell. We not talking about that. We talking about beauty. We not talking about nice features. We not talking about got a little cute face. We talking about beauty. When you look at her, you start smiling. We talking about that. Yeah, fellas. I'm talking about that. See, this topic is not popular to men because this is what we stray away from. But this is what we need to hear. This is what we need to be talking about. You see? Let's get back to it. What's up, Arion? Salute. He said, this broadcast hits home, bro. The Bible is a scripture for us today. The root word of scripture is script. Keep cooking, Black God. Salute, my brother. Salute. Let's get back to it. Samson answered her, if anyone ties me with 7 fresh bowstrings that have not been dried, I'll become as weak as any other man. Then the rulers of the Philistines brought her 7 fresh bowstrings that had not been dried, and she tied him with them. With men hidden in the room, she called to him, Samson, the Philistines are upon you. But he snapped the bowstrings as easily as a piece of string snaps when it comes close to a flame. So the secret of his strength was not discovered. Then Delilah said to Samson, you have made a fool of me. You lied to me. Come on now, tell me how you can be tied. He said, if anyone ties me securely with new ropes that have never been used, I'll be as weak as any other man. So Delilah took new ropes and tied him with them. Then with men hidden in the room, notice how these men are hidden in the room. She called to him, Samson, the Philistines are upon you. But he snapped the ropes off his arms as if they were threads. Delilah then said to Samson, all this time you've been making a fool of me and lying to me. Tell me how you can be tied. He replied, if you weave the 7 braids of my head into the fabric on the loom and tighten it with the pin, I'll become as weak as any other man. So while he was sleeping, Delilah took the 7 braids on his head, wove them into the fabric, and then tightened them with the pin. Again, she called to him, Samson, the Philistines are upon you. He awoke from his sleep and pulled up the pin and the loom with the fabric. Then she said to him, how can you say, I love you, when you won't confide in me? Pay attention. I hope y'all are listening, fellas. I hope y'all are listening. I hope y'all are listening. Then she said to him, how can you say, I love you, when you won't confide in me? This is the third time you have made a fool of me and haven't told me the secret of your great strength. Because the secret to his great strength was the Lord, Jesus Christ, God. That was his secret. But the devil think he's smarter than God. Let's keep reading. This is the third time you've made a fool of me and haven't told me the secret to your great strength. With such nagging, she prodded him day after day until he was sick to death of it. Sounds familiar? Does this sound familiar? Hmm? Does this sound familiar? Oh, because it's real. It's real. This is real. So he told her everything. No razor has ever been used on my head, he said, because I have been a Nazarite, dedicated to God from my mother's womb. See, when you're a Nazarite, you don't cut your hair on your head or your face. If my head were shaved, my strength would leave me, and I would become as weak as any other man. When Delilah saw that he had told her everything, she sent word to the rulers of the Philistines, come back once more. He has told me everything. So the rulers of the Philistines returned with the silver in their hands. After putting him to sleep on her lap, listen to that, fellas. After putting her to sleep on her lap, putting him to sleep on her lap, he called for someone to shave off the 7 braids of his hair, and she began to subdue him. And his strength left him. You see that? You see the difference? You see the difference between the Delilah spirit and the Jezebel? See, the Jezebel gonna argue. You don't love me. You don't love me. You lying. Delilah's gonna say, well, you don't trust me. I thought you loved me. If you love me, then you'll tell me. You'll tell me what I want to know. You don't trust me with your secrets. You won't confide in me. You got to be careful who you think you're safe with, fellas. You got to be careful of who you think you're safe with. Much more calculating. Notice he was laying in her lap when his strength got taken from him. He was laying in her lap. They wasn't arguing in the middle of the street. She didn't hit him with a car. She didn't throw bleach on his clothes. She didn't stab him. She didn't rip all his important paperwork up. She didn't break his PS5. She didn't do that. It wasn't a domestic violence case. She didn't go and air him out to everybody. You notice the difference? See the difference in the spirits and the energy? You see that? You see that? She softened him up and got him to open up. She ain't argue with him. She ain't curse at him. She went about it a whole nother way. I know how I'm going to get your strength. Come lay on these soft old thighs. Come lay on these soft thighs. And she just kept bugging him. Tell me. You're not going to tell me, babe? So you're just not going to tell me? Oh, that's how you going to do me? So you're not going to tell me? I'm hurt. You're not going to tell me? Oh, you don't trust me? But you said you love me. I'm not going to tell nobody. You know that. Your secret is safe with me. And look what happened. Let's finish it up. Then she called Samson. The Philistines are upon you. He awoke from his sleep and thought, I'll go out as before and shake myself free. But he did not know the Lord had left him. Then the Philistines seized him, gouged out his eyes, and took him down to Gaza, binding him with bronze shackles, then set him to grinding grain in the prison. But the hair on his head began to grow again after it had been shaved. Yeah, some of our hair grow fast. My hair grows very fast. The death of Samson. Now the rulers of the Philistines assembled to offer a great sacrifice to Dagon. These are demons. Their God. Their God. See that? You see that? This is how you know we're dealing with the devil here. These are evil spirits. The Delilah spirit is an evil spirit. Because the Philistines were praying to demons. They were accessing demons and praying to devils, false idols and false gods. Look, offered a great sacrifice to Dagon, their God, and to celebrate, saying, our God has delivered Samson, our enemy, into our hands. Y'all see this? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? You got to beware of witches, fellas. You got to be aware of these witches. And they all don't come to you twerking. They all don't come with the 35-inch weave. Okay? They all don't come packaged the same way. You have to learn the spirit when you see it, when you hear it, when you are in the presence of it. See, you think it's a look. You think it's a look. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's a spirit. It's an energy. Understand this. 24. When the people saw him, they praised their God, saying, "Our God has delivered our enemy into our hands, the one who laid waste our land and multiplied our slain." While they were in high spirits, they shouted, "Bring out Samson to entertain us." So they called Samson out of the prison, and he performed for them. Hmm. Sounds familiar? When they stood him among the pillars, Samson said to the servant who held his hand, "Put me where I can feel the pillars that support the temple, so that I may lean against them." Now the temple was crowded with men and women. All the rulers of the Philistines were there, and on the roof were about 3,000 men and women watching Samson perform. Sounds like a concert. Then Samson prayed to the Lord, "Sovereign Lord, remember me, please. God, strengthen me just once more, and let me with one blow get revenge on the Philistines for my two eyes." Then Samson reached toward the two central pillars on which the temple stood, bracing himself against them, his right hand on the one and his left hand on the other. Samson said, "Let me die with the Philistines." Then he pushed with all his might, and down came the temple on the rulers and all of the people in it. Thus he killed many more when he died than when he lived, than while he lived. Then his brothers and his father's whole family went down to get him. They brought him back and buried him between Zorah and Eshtaol in the tomb of Manoah, his father. He had led Israel for 20 years. So y'all see that? Y'all see that? You know the dudes that killed Mo 3 is in prison. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all think this stuff is a game, fellas? We need to be aware of this stuff. My single brothers, you got to be aware of this stuff. Don't just be running up in no hotels and running up laying with these women. You got to be careful. I'm gonna tell y'all this one story, and then we're gonna wrap up today's show. Shout out to everyone in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Do what's free. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Do what's free, y'all. Right? I met up with a young lady, right? Sexy, very pretty. In the looks department, no issue. No issue. Right? But her spirit wasn't right. And I could feel it. I could feel that her spirit wasn't right. I can just tell. But me being me wanting what I wanted, me wanting to give her what I know she wanted, which is what I wanted, I overrode it. I overrode it, fellas. You know, overrode it until after sex. Till after sex. Now, after sex, right? This never has happened to me, y'all. Never has happened to me. After sex, I have the craziest surreal nightmare I ever had in my life. I'm talking about I directly heard, I directly heard this spirit in this girl house. It was a loud old woman that told me to get out of there. A lot of you not. The voice woke me up. I thought I was dreaming. Now, this how I know it was real. I'm the only one that heard it. I woke her up. She still was asleep. Now, this spirit screamed so loud, it woke me up. So I'm thinking she woke up too. She's still asleep. The voice said, "Get out of here." I'm talking about, I jumped up like I thought I was dreaming. It told me to get out of there. Get out of here. I was gone the next day. And do y'all know? Because I woke her up. I woke her up like, yo, you heard that? She was like, no, I ain't hear nothing. I got up, walked through the whole crib. Ain't see nothing, didn't hear nothing. I'm like, yo, you ain't hear that? You didn't hear that loud voice say, get out of here? She said, no. Are you okay? And then she just started acting funny after that. The vibe was different. And she started saying I was acting funny. Gone. Gone. Some other stuff happened, but we're not going to talk about that. I got the main part of that story out. The moral of the story is, fellas, you got to really start vetting these women, man. We in the time now, fellas, where a lot of these women, you're going to even have to turn them down sexually. And I'm talking about the pretty ones. I'm not talking about the ones that's even these ones that look the ones that look very, very good. Because this girl I'm talking about, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's like an 8.5. She's fine. But she was a witch. She's a witch. You see? And see, in today's society, they make you think a witch is something cool to be. When the power of a witch is her intention. You see? This is why any woman could be a witch. Because it's all about her intention behind what she's doing. You see? That's what makes the witchcraft work. That's what activates the black magic, your intent. And see, fellas, you gotta stop falling for the exterior. Because you'll never see her intent. You'll never understand why. Because what did Delilah want? She wanted access to Samson's strength and power. You see? They want access to your strength and your power. So these women, their whole intention behind what they do is to access your strength and power. This is what happened to Andre 3000. This is what happened to Common. This is what happened to Jonathan Majors. This is what happened to Kanye West with Kim. She's a witch. You see? So it don't matter how good she. See, Jezebel don't want your strength and power. Jezebel just want to act a goddamn fool and destroy your life and be violent. See, Jezebel's more violent. Delilah is calculating and subtle. See, Delilah, she don't have to stab you. She'll convince you that you're such a piece of trash as a man, you'll kill yourself. That's Delilah. That's Delilah. See, Jezebel will haul off and get to punching you and doing. Delilah's not going to do that. Delilah's going to open the back door and let the goons come in. See, it's different. It's different. Gotta understand, fellas. This stuff is deeper than what we think. We really have to start moving, fellas, a different way. And it's not about to prove nothing to women. It is to protect yourself, to protect your strength and your power. You see? See, Delilah comes with those subtle suggestions. Why don't you cut your beard? Well, you don't think your beard is too long? Why don't you cut it? Why don't you stop eating this? Why don't you eat this? Look what I eat. Why don't you eat that? I'm just trying to help you. You don't trust me? I'll never hurt you. If you'll never hurt me, why are you telling me that? Won't you just show me? Won't you just show me? By being real and showing your true what? Intentions. But you will never know a woman's true intentions if you're always in the goddamn bed with her. This is where Jezebel and Delilah are the same. Like what Miss Shonda was saying earlier in the show. This is where they are the same. They're going to keep your nuts drained. because they know that a man's testicles, his gonads, is an energy center. It's an energy center. I'm not being graphic, but why you think, fellas, you can always put your hands down there where your balls at and get some heat? Not being graphic, ladies. Why you think it's always warm down there up under them balls? It's an energy center. Why would a woman who claims she don't want no children always want to keep your balls drained? She's a witch. She's trying to weaken you. All women know that a man is weak after he ejaculate, especially if it was a good session. It wasn't a quickie. It was a good old session. See, you'll never understand a woman's intention as long as you're laying up with her. You'll never understand her intention. But as we saw in the beginning of Judges 16, Samson started off by going and sleeping with a prostitute. So he was already sexually undisciplined. This is how it was easy for Delilah to catch his eye and for him to fall for her. I said this a long time ago, fellas. We got to stop being food. We have to stop being food. You see? Hey, Celine. What's going on with you? She said I have to catch the rerun because I don't know what he's referring to. Yeah. Got to catch the playback. I'm getting ready to end this show anyway, Celine. How you doing, though? Hope all is well with you. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to my man Boot Camp in the building. Appreciate you, my brother, for pulling up. Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films on the check-in. Salute, bro. He says she'll isolate you from those who have your best interest at heart. Exactly. Exactly. I know all about the Delilah spirit. See, the Delilah spirit, I have you in a goddamn mental institution. You see that? See, Delilah, I have you in a mental hospital. Jezebel, I had you in jail. Jezebel, I had you in jail, then in a mental hospital. Delilah, I have your ass in the mental hospital, and then you'll be over there in Thailand in the middle of the street playing a flute. Andre 3000 made a whole album chanting because he lost his mind. See that? Jezebel had your ass in jail with a DV case, had you looking all types of crazy, and then had you in a mental institution. See, Delilah gonna send you right. She gonna send your ass right to Bellevue, and then you gonna be somewhere out on the street playing a harmonica. Lost your whole mind. And all you could remember is how Oh my God, she was so pretty. She was so pretty. Yeah, she was at 8.5 on the scale. Yep, she looked like Sanaa Lathan. Yeah, we talk about those fellas. The Sanaa Lathans, the Nia Longs. That's Delilah. The Nia Longs. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. We talking about them. We talking about those. We talking about them. The ones you would never expect nothing from, but they could never keep a man. The Jasmine Sullivans. Mm-hmm. Never could keep a man, but profess to be such good women. These are your Delilahs. These are your Delilahs. See, Jezebel will tell you, I'ma give a nigga hell. Delilah gonna say, I don't know why these men, I don't know why I can't find a good man. Yes, the hell you do. Yes, you do. You know how wicked you are. You know you done stood over that goddamn spaghetti pot and put some blood in it. You know what you do. You know you done sprinkled a little Windex in his Kool-Aid. You know what you done did. You know. Y'all think it. All right, watch this. We in double overtime, y'all. Salute to everyone in the building. We are in double overtime. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone that has stayed. Salute to everyone. I need to show y'all this before we wrap up today's show. Shout out to my bro. Let me put the tip in. Salute. Salute, my brother. I got to show y'all this, man. Y'all give me 1 second. I got to show y'all this. I have to show y'all this video real quick. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. It's not a game. It's not a game. Share my screen. Shout out to everyone in the building. 888 Job says, ain't no good men. Nah, baby girl. The book say a wicked woman for a wicked man, baby girl. You wicked. Bingo. Bingo. Jada Smith, too cotton pretty. No, she's not, Scorpio. Cut it out. Jada Pinkett is not pretty. No, she isn't. No, ma'am. you must be talking about low down dirty shame date Jada Pinkett. Not this new one. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now, check this out, y'all. Check this out. Look at this.
The thing about good men is that they're very difficult to get over on. So like I call myself the succubus, right? Because I can actually feed off you guys. We can all do it, by the way. Just I know how. Anybody can do it. And the hardest people who often end up the best ones to feed off of energetic wise are the good, strong men. They also have the best quality semen. They're good, strong. It's something in the spirit and everything. Them super, they don't have to be Christian, but them super like spiritual men, them and the good ones. And it's like, cool. But it's like they got this sixth fucking sense about them that they can sense what I'm about to do. And I'm like, fuck. So back in the day when I was just doing evil shit, there were some wonderful ones that I did hurt. And you know, it wasn't that I didn't like them, but there was also kind of a, man, fuck you for being so good. Like, why are you so good? Let me break you so you end up like me. But then also it was like an annoyance, kind of like, God damn it, why won't you just do what I want you to do? Because they were too smart to do what I wanted them to do.
Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Fellas, it is not a game out here. This is not hocus pocus. Oh, this is fake. No, you heard her. You heard her. You heard what she said? They want the strong, powerful men. That's Delilah. You heard that? They don't want, I'm looking for the nigga with the dreads so he can give me some head. She's a small fry. I'm looking for the nigga with them dreads. We talking about Delilah. Not little old Jezebel, not little pissy Jezebel. Not little Jazzy with the crusty toes, with the gray toenail. No. We talk about elite evil. Elite evil. We're not talking about shorty with the dirty panties that's twerking in the club and her butt out. No, we can see the little tissue. No. No. We talking about elite evil. Elite evil. You heard what she said? She said she gets mad because it's like, why won't you let me break you? Do I need to play it again? Do I need to play that again? This woman said, why won't you let me break you so you can be like me? If that's not the devil, then what is? This woman said out her mouth, let me break you so you can be like me. If that's not the devil, then who was that? If that wasn't the devil speaking through that woman, then who was that? She literally said out her mouth that she used to get mad at these men that won't allow her to break them because she want them to end up like her. Y'all think this is a game? Do y'all think this is a game? I'm gonna play it again. Y'all said replay. Miss Angie said replay. AAA Job said replay. Man, listen. Y'all think, okay. Watch this. Watch this. Y'all think this is a game, man. Y'all think I be getting up here just talking and, oh, he did that. Watch this. Y'all think it's a game, right?
Good, strong men. The thing about good men is that they're very difficult to get over on. So like I call myself the succubus, right? Because I can actually feed off you guys. We can all do it, by the way. Just I know how. Anybody can do it. And the hardest people who often end up the best ones to feed off of energetic wise are the good, strong men. They also have the best quality semen. They're good, strong. It's something in the spirit and everything. Them super, they don't have to be Christian, but them super like spiritual men, them and the good ones. And it's like, cool. But it's like they got this sixth fucking sense about them that they can sense what I'm about to do. And I'm like, fuck. So back in the day when I was just doing evil shit, there were some wonderful ones that I did hurt. And, you know, it wasn't that I didn't like them, but there was also kind of a, man, fuck you for being so good. Like, why are you so good? Let me break you so you end up like me. But then also it was like an annoyance, kind of like, God damn it, why won't you just do what I want you to do? Because they were too smart to do what I wanted them to do.
Peep this.
Okay, so the thing about good men is that they're very difficult to get over on. So like I call myself the succubus, right? Because I can actually feed off you guys. We can all do it, by the way. Just I know how. Anybody can do it. And the hardest people who often end up the best ones to feed off of energetic wise are the good, strong men. They also have the best quality semen. They're good, strong. It's something in the spirit and everything. Them super, they don't have to be Christian, but them super like spiritual men, them and the good ones. And it's like, cool. But it's like they got this sixth fucking sense about them that they can sense what I'm about to do. And I'm like, fuck. So back in the day when I was just doing evil shit, there were some wonderful ones that I did hurt. And you know, it wasn't that I didn't like them, but there was also kind of a, man, fuck you for being so good. Like, why are you so good? Let me break you so you end up like me. But then also it was like an annoyance, kind of like, God damn it, why won't you just do what I want you to do? Because they were too smart to do what I wanted them to do.
Peep this.
Okay, so
Thank you, Selena. I appreciate it. I appreciate the super chat. She says, that is pure evil. The devil is alive and well. Absolutely. Shout out to you, Selene. Shout out to my man D's in the building. What up, D's? Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? She says, so evil. Oh, my God. Yep, shout out to Selene for that. Full demon. Straight demon. Oh, yeah, that's a woman, ES. Shout out to my brother, Sir Leo Puma. He says, I'm late, but what is it with this? Hey, bro, you might have to catch the replay, man. Might have to catch the replay. But y'all see exactly what I'm talking about. That Delilah spirit, she wants the access to a man's strength and power. You heard what she said? She likes the good men. She's out to destroy good men. The Delilah spirit. See, Jezebel will destroy you. But a lot of times, let's just be real, fellas, we put ourselves around them Jezebels. We grow up around them. We put ourselves around them. Delilah seeks and hunts the good man. The good man. That's who Delilah seeks out to destroy. You heard what she said. The good men, the good ones. Notice what she said? Look how descriptive she got when she got to describing us. How strong we are. She even talked about our semen. How we got the how even potent that is. And how she looks to extract it and to do evil. This is the Delilah spirit. This is the Delilah spirit. For which, heard what she said? She gets upset. Just let me do it. That's how they get. That's how they get. Oh, you too difficult. Better watch them types, fellas. Better watch them types. Because they usually have bad intentions for you. They got bad intentions for you. Because should no woman want an easy man? Because if she could get him that easy, another woman could. Better watch them, fellas. Be aware of the Delilah spirit, fellas. Shout out to everyone in the building. I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's show. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. do what's free. Hit the like button and share the show, y'all. Also, get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. Let me know what you think of today's show. If you would like to financially support today's show, the links are going across the screen. The links are going across the screen. Also, the super chat is open as well. Shout out to everyone who has financially supported today's show. It's very much appreciated, man. Shout out to everyone. Salute to y'all. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Whether you hit the super chat, whether you hit the Venmo, whether you hit that PayPal, it's very much appreciated. Much love, man. Much love. I really appreciate y'all. Yes, she's a huntress. Absolutely. And a lot of Jezebels just avoid just men. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they avoid real men. They do. Thank you, Miss Angie. I appreciate your time and your support. Thank you, Miss Classy Creole. As always, coming through and holding down the chat. Same thing for you, Reigning Woman. Shout out to you. I appreciate you always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Shout out to you, ES. AAA Job says, got to become a member next paycheck. Man, salute. Salute, AAA Job. I appreciate your support, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Most importantly, I appreciate you being here. So until then, just do what's free, my brother. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. Shout out to my brother, Fierce Soul. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate my brother, Boot Camp. Day one supporter. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, man. Peace.